Hey Dog Pound, Nathan Zegura here from the practice fields in Berea for today's edition of the Browns Huddle. The Browns return to work today, getting ready to take on the 5-0 Denver Broncos at First Energy Stadium this Sunday. On the injury front, Joe Hayden was unable to practice today. He is still in the concussion protocol. Joining him on the sidelines were Tashawn Gibson, Scott Solomon, and Craig Robertson. The good news is, however, that quarterback Josh McCown was able to practice today with his ankle injury. Sean Drone, back injury, also returned to practice for the Browns. Now, as you get set to take on the Denver Broncos, you think of two things: the #1 ranked defense in the NFL, but of course their quarterback, Peyton Manning. And in his press conference today, Mike Pettin talked about what makes Peyton Manning so effective, despite the fact that he physically isn't where he once was.
To me, he's the equivalent of having an offensive coordinator that can play out there against you, and who's also, we talk about quarterbacks and what makes them special, and it's one of the biggest things for us is processing speed, the ability to take information and know very quickly, this is the play we want to be in, and then they built the offenses around his ability to do that. And then add on top of it, there are some quarterbacks that have that but aren't as physically gifted. And I mean, here's a guy that's the size that he is and has the quick release and the ability to be very accurate with the football and place it where he wants to place it on time. I mean, that's the reason that he's first ballot, no-brainer, in the Hall of Fame. So.
Now, Manning has thrown an interception in 5 straight games for the first time since 2007, and the Browns will hopefully capitalize on that this Sunday at First Energy Stadium, but there's no question he is still incredibly dangerous because he is very much a quarterback who can beat you with his mind as well as his body. And Dog Pound, don't forget to go to NFL.com to vote for Josh McCown for the Clutch Player of the Week and the FedEx Air and Ground Player of the Week as well. That'll do it for today's edition of the Browns Huddle. Keep it tuned to ClevelandBrowns.com and the Browns mobile app for the latest on your Browns.